The power of a photo has never failed to amaze me. One moment I was alone in the attic, and the next, I was at my 8th birthday party with Dad scooping ice cream and Max standing at my elbow. Mom helped me cut a slice of cake. I brought the album downstairs in the living room. Mac glanced up from her phone on the couch. Taking a trip down memory lane? Yeah, you can join me if you want. I sat down and we poured through the album together. My tears splashed against the old Oreos. I miss Mom so much. Me too. Everything's a mess now. Mom's smiling face stared back at us from a decade in the past. Mom, I wish you were here to help me with help me decide what I want out of life. Everyone else seems to have it all figured out, but I don't have a clue. I feel like I'm running out of time. If I could just talk to you, you know what to do. I may not be her, but maybe I can help. We looked up to find Dad hovering in the doorway. How long have you been standing there? Long enough to know you two could use some advice. Talk about invasion of privacy. If I wanted to share, I have taken out on an ad in the paper. I can't believe you spied on me like that. Whoa, first thing, I'm not spying. The living room is public domain. Secondly, why didn't you come to me? You could talk to me about anything. Reason after reason flooded my mind. Maybe because he's still monitoring my outfits like I'm a child? Yeah, there is nothing more humiliating than being forced to dress like a Baby Gap mannequin. You two don't talk to me because of your clothes? That can't be the only reason why. I knew he was right. It wasn't the real root of the issue. Mom was the glue that held my family together. She had wanted me to tell the truth, even if it was hard, especially then. I guess I never brought it up because it feels like you don't care what I have to say. Mac and I are our own people, but you never asked us what we want. You can't expect us to talk to you when you don't give us a say in our own lives. Can a person be double-grounded even as the words left my mouth? I braced myself for the explosion that would follow then. But it never came. Instead, Dad sighed and sat down on the couch between us. I guess history does repeat itself. Wait, you're not mad? How could I be? Your mother gave a similar speech to your grandfather, not long before she married him. He took the album and refilled through the pictures of exploited locals before laying a handful out on the coffee table.
Are these all of Mom?
Oh, look closer at the photo of her backpacking through South America. I snapped up a picture of Mom, full hiking gear. She stood fearlessly on the edge of a cliff, the rainforest all around her. Out in nature with nothing but her wits and the clothes on her back. That's so brave. She deferred college for a year to go on that trip. Your grandparents were not happy. Mom and I were raised in a time when kids weren't supposed to want anything. Our job was to work hard and obey. I fell right in line. But your mom, she understood what it was like to want to give the world a shake, just to see what might fall out.
So Mom was a rebel?
She was curious enough to have a lot of questions, brave enough to go searching for the answers, and kind enough to take me with her. Her dad forbade her to travel the world, but that didn't stop her. We lived more than that year than in 20 lifetimes.
She went against his wishes and just left? With you? How did she know that was the right call?
She didn't. There are no guarantees in life, Emma. And it wasn't all sunshine and rainbows. But your mother lived such a full life because she wasn't afraid to try everything, even if sometimes all she got was a lesson in what not to do. We flipped through the photos together. They spun almost every content. I could tell the pictures you took apart from Mom's so easily. Yours are so straightforward, not at all artsy like hers. Hey, not all of us could be photographic buffs like your mother. And I deserve some credit. When she started her crusade for an adventure, I bought her that camera to catalog the journey. As we flipped through page after page, I realized we were all grinning ear to ear. I couldn't even remember the last time the three of us had fun together like this. I really wanted to show you some more photos of your mom. We could capture some memories. We captured some memories in here that I'll never forget. Want to see?
Tell me everything. I want to know everything I can about her.
Here's some pictures I'm pretty proud of, even if they are straightforward in Mackenzie's words. Dad passed the photos to us, and I understand what he meant. While the pictures Mom took of their trips captured the atmosphere and had other people in the background, she was my dad's only subject. He caught her the way no one else could, completely candid, and at her most formidable highlight, the subtlest details. It's one thing to know your parents loved each other. It's something different to see it captured in a glance forever. This collection was a Vingel love letter.
Wow, Dad?
You only saw her as your mother, but before before that, she was a ball of energy, loved to laugh and explore. He pointed to a photo of Mom behind the wheel of a car. The sky outside was streaked with the burnt orange of sunset, and true to his word, her head was thrown back in laughter. This one is from our cross-country drive. We tried every donut from coast to coast.
Which state had the best ones?
Surprisingly, Illinois. I shuffled through the pictures and one particular spoke to me.
What's the story behind Mom and the adrenaline?
In the photos, she danced with locals in a traditional dress, eyes low as she carefully studied her footwork. Dad studied the picture with a smile. We got jet-lagged and didn't speak the language, but she insisted we make it to the beer tents. The rest is history. As I stared at the image over his shoulder, I hazily remember playing in Mom's closet and finding that dress, faded and yellowed with age. I didn't waste a second pulling it out of its bag and putting it on, but when Mom found me, I was staring at my reflection, sad.
It's too big. For now, but no one will notice that if you're dancing.
She pulled me into her arms and taught me the stomps and claps of a folk dance. The very one that she was learning in that photo. As the memory faded, it warmed me. That would explain the German Christmas cards we get every year. Almost every picture of Mom was at least a little blurry, like she couldn't keep still for a single second, except one. For exactly one frame, she managed to stay under a night sky full of stars, completely shocked as my dad kneeled in front of her. That was the summer we spent in Woodcroft. We took camels out to the desert so we could have the best view of the star I bought for her. Then I got down on one knee, told her I'd love her until the last star in the sky burned out, and asked if I could be her husband. She was so flustered, she didn't think to ask about an engagement ring till days later.
You proposed without a ring?
I was a broke high school grad. I got her the star instead. That is so corny. Please tell me she made you redo it with a real ring. I'll have you know your mother was a fan of my cornball tendency, and yes, she did. I thought the world of your mother, and there's nothing I wouldn't do just to have one more day with her. As his eyes watered, it hit me that he loved parts of her I never knew, never even knew. No. We lost our mom, but he lost the love of his life and his best friend. Dad, Mark and I miss her too. Yep, we know how you feel, and it sucks. But at least we have each other. I could never repay by giving me you girls. She lived by her own rules, and all things considered, those pictures are a good reminder of that. He gestured to the spread of images on the coffee table. Something about his phrasing caught my ear. She lived by her own rules. Dad praised my mom for living fearlessly, but he punished me for trying to do the same. And now I was grounded, and Lauren was going to butcher the role that was my mother's legacy. I didn't want to ruin the moment, but I could feel it bubbling up and up until finally it just boiled over. So you two defined my grandpa and lived by your own rules, but I'm grounded for making my own choices? No, you're grounded for making poor choices. You were arrested. Yeah, for being in the wrong place at the wrong time while trying to keep Max safe.
If neither of you had snuck out of the house, Mackenzie wouldn't have been in danger. And if you tried to understand us at all, we wouldn't have to do everything in secret. I could feel all of the afternoon's progress slipping through my fingers. Dad breathed in deeply and sighed.
I'm not perfect, but I'm only doing what I think is best for you and Mackenzie.
Trying to protect us from everything isn't what's best for us. We just need you to let us try and catch us if we fall. We're gonna have to do it eventually. Why not practice now? He met my eyes, and I could see the cautious parent inside mourning with his adventurous youth. After a moment, the battle was over.
Your mother's relationship with her father was never the same afterwards, and I can't risk having that happen with you. If you can promise to let me in a little more, I can promise to give more guidance and less groundings.
So does that mean what I think it means?
It means your sentences has been reduced to time served. Neither of you are grounded anymore.
I'm free! I'm going to homecoming!
By now, we see out loud, no matter what happens, that you care about your thoughts, your opinions, your dreams. And your troubles, you seem to have your fair share of them. As you can say, what's the tea? Mac and I rolled our eyes. Three of us talked for the rest of the afternoon. Bit by bit, I could feel us repairing the bonds that we had worn away in the years since Mom's death.
I'm going to the dance!
But even as I said it, the question entered my mind. With who? And that is the end of the chapter. Hope you guys enjoyed. Remember to comment, like, and subscribe. And I'll see you all next time.